That is actually pretty funny. I just realized I haven't even been on the timer scene this whole time. We've been on the live scene. Oops.
Oh no.
Well, that's fine. The timer's done anyways. So, hi everyone.
Oopsie.
Welcome on in. Let's get started, y'all. So, anybody want to do a recap for last time?
Not it. Someone else.
On the way to the Wizard's Tower,
And
the
we
party.
went through some mud.
Yes, we navigated the mud using the badge of the undead wizard, I guess you could say.
Our credentials.
Yeah, our credentials. And the party has fallen into an illusionary town. It is difficult to leave, and it is lorded over by some type of illusion caster monster thing. And it kicked Immortus's ass. And he was sleeping when we last left.
I thought we woke him up.
Yeah, but I mean, I thought we were about to do a rest because I have like 6 hit points.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember if we actually pulled the trigger on the rest or that was the plan.
I think it was discussed. I don't know that there was ever a conclusion came to.
We talked about it. I don't know if it happened.
Well, it's gonna have to happen unless you're gonna heal me.
I mean,
25
we have
hit points.
healing potions, spells. Like I mean,
Well, I don't think they're in a rush to kick us out, so we could take an hour to. I mean, I get my spells back too. I think I blew them all trying to stay alive.
Sterling's also at half hit points.
Yes, and then I think the thing was this illusion, the more we upset it, the angrier it gets, and it doesn't like people to mess around at the library.
Because books are hard.
Yeah, because I think that you guys had discussed taking a short rest and then heading to the library and investigating what was going on over there. That is what I remember. But no short rest had been taken. So if we want to start there, taking a short rest.
Yeah.
With the
start there.
Probably with the exception of those people who were taking a nap.
They could scout out the route to the temple.
The people who are not taking a short rest can scout to the temple. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Split the party. That always works better.
Oh wait, you're right.
I don't see why we need to do that when it's literally a path, and a very clear path.
This is also true.
Yeah.
If it was a totally and complete unknown territory, yeah, not a problem. But as it stands, we have a very small area to work with, and you have a ranger and a rogue.
We like the 6th. Wow.
Oh dear. Hey. There you go. So while the two of them are chilling and taking rest, do you guys want to go scout? Do not forget that you do have your friend Adar here, who's at this point sort of just sitting in the corner, like watching whatever you guys do, and doesn't seem to have much to say.
Shit, that was loud. Sorry.
No input
My
whatsoever
voice
right
is
now.
Abnormally loud. Alright. Catman, did we wake up Mr. Catman? Because he was asleep last time.
Yeah, he was the one who told us about the library and stuff. He was holding out on us.
Ahmet woke him up.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. Who's just like sort of chilling in the corner.
both Sterling and Immortus are pretty fucked up, and they're just gonna sit down and have a rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a short rest.
Maybe drink from a canteen. Put our feet up.
Like mend the wounds. Like bandage them up and stuff.
Bandages.
Do you want to go hang out on the roof and keep watch? And
Oh,
I'll
sure.
stay here in the room and keep guard by the window so I can hear you if anything happens.
Can I reach it? Wait, what floor are we on?
Second floor. There's only 2
We're on the
floors.
second? Yeah, we're on.
Can I just like climb out the window and up?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, if you wanted to, yeah.
Yeah, that is entirely a thing you can do.
Oh, I will be right back. Something just came up, but I should just be a moment.
Fair? Yeah. So I think I'll just give it to you. You can climb up to the roof and look around without too much issue. Mostly, you just see what looks like a small town. But beyond that, give me a perception check. Met, that is.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to open that part.
Fair. Yeah. You'll definitely distinctly notice that anything beyond maybe 50 feet of the outskirts of the town sort of just gets really blurry. Like, it's really hard to see past it. And you're not entirely sure if whatever you are seeing is what's really out there or a part of the illusion. It's just all very blurry.
That's weird.
Not wrong.
We already know why, though, right?
Why it's blurry?
Or do we?
I think the only information you guys have is that you're in an illusion. That's really hard to get out of. That's about it. But it's up to you if you share that information about the whole thing being blurry out there.
I just kind of watch to see if anything happens, I think.
So before, I believe when it was Sterling who was trying to cross the bridge, I had mentioned that you guys could see small boats going down the river. You do notice as you're up here, like, one of these small boats like comes to the docks, and then it looks like somebody like unloads something and then loads something onto the boat, and then it continues down, and once it hits that 50 foot outside of the town, it goes from I can see that boat pretty well to it just like sort of just distorts, and eventually you lose sight of it completely.
I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back.
So was that what I was seeing?
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
So I guess I go down at that point and tell everybody what I was seeing. Or like at least lean down over the window.
Seda is kind of just probably leaning near the window so they can hear you and also keep an eye on the room door just in case any weird illusion people decide to be mean. So like you just suddenly just kind of hang upside down and there's an Emet head chilling out there. Is anything wrong?
There's like this area at the end that's blurry, and I just watched a boat like come into the dock and stop.
A boat.
Yeah.
Turn to cat person in corner of room. Is a boat normal?
Now loading.
I was muted. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was like, you give him the whole spiel, and it's like, nope.
Nope, nothing. It's like you're just staring at Catman, and his mouth is moving and no sound comes out.
The cat man.
Just shakes his head. So every 3 days or so, a boat comes in and drops something off. It's usually the same thing, just a bundle of linen, like a large box or crate, sort of relatively fancy linen, I guess.
Have you ever gotten on the boat?
Hadn't thought about it. Probably would have been a good idea, but I was afraid the illusions would stop me.
I mean, that is... So Seda, currently not wearing mask because no plague, has this like super frustrated, like wrinkled up face look, and it's just like, I don't, maybe survival isn't as like you. How long have you been stuck here and you never thought about getting on a magical boat?
In some ways it's better here, and in some ways it's worse. And it wasn't until after a while the worst ways started to get too much worse, you know?
Right, cool. Everyone like looks directly at Immortus, who's just probably like resting or whatever. When we run into seems to be okay with gilded cages.
Well,
Sterling shrugs.
you could say we live in a gilded cage.
That's what I mean.
But hey, welcome to Team No Gilded Cages. I've been here since
Why
my
do you
mother
think
died.
I'm a runner? Get to go outside the walls.
Right.
Survival is important, but I have that bit of freedom.
But
How have you been getting food anyway?
the illusions that they provide, it's not much in the way of sustenance, so sometimes I would see if I can find something growing and just scavenge. Usually once you put it in your mouth, you know if it's real or not.
Huh.
There's the old abandoned house that I used to grow some mushrooms and things. I don't know if it's supposed to be abandoned or if it's just a broken part of the illusion.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how that works.
And it's not like I wasn't here with my friends for quite a while before they decided they wanted out and died. That gilded cage you speak of is a lot worse when you're alone. Just took
I
time
can imagine that.
for me to decide I wanted to leave, and then you were here. These are like half smirks, like almost like an answer to a prayer I never made.
Well, we don't know how this illusion's gonna things, so be careful, I suppose. Anyways, I'm gonna go investigate a boat. Do you guys want to hang out here while I go investigate boat?
Well, he said it took about 3 days
To leave?
to come around.
Oh yeah, it's already left. Although I'm not
He
sure.
left?
Did Amet mention
You
that?
could- You could at least look at what they dropped off.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
in the time that Amet saw the boat coming in, it also left. It was that fast.
I, as far as I could catch from what Amet was doing, Amet didn't, as soon as the boat came, immediately stop watching and tell you. So it could have been minutes or hours, sort of just loose here. I don't know how, probably an hour, I guess, before it was gone. But Amet didn't stop watching it to tell you, so yeah, it is gone.
Sorry.
He's just kind of sitting there watching people unload like crates of linen and then just watching the boat go away. It's fine, like, you know. I don't know that you would have necessarily thought, hey, that's weird enough to mention immediately.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, that was kind of weird.
Yeah. So, you know, fair.
Brow pinch. Okay. This whole place down is sounding better. You guys all rested up yet and done? I want to quit this place.
Are we rested up?
It's been an hour. You guys are done.
Yeah, hour's
All
good.
right. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I can. Yep, I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, Skrilling gets himself up, rolls his shoulder. Ready as ever.
To the library then.
I
All
thought
right,
it was
yes.
in the temple.
Temple or library?
Could I ask a
Well,
question?
the library might. If
Absolutely.
we go
I'm
to the
sorry.
library, it gets upset. If we go to its temple, it's gonna have backup either way.
Yeah, I'd rather go to the temple then, because if we fuck up the library, then it'll just drop another illusionary monster on us.
Yeah.
What's the
least-
question, Amet?
Well, I think I figured it out. I was gonna ask if he had weapons, but I think I remember he had like a big sword.
Oh, yeah, Adar, your cat friend. Yeah, he has a big sword
Yeah.
on his back. So the plan is to head to the temple and see what you got.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then, or if it'll just let us out if we present our credentials.
Yeah, I mean, fair. You guys can. You guys head towards the direction of the temple, and Adar sort of points you in that direction, and he goes, "I'd almost rather to wait here just in case you get teleported back to wake you up."
I don't want you to come.
Well, that's a deal then. It's that way, and he sort of just points. He takes you guys here and just points that away. It should be pretty clear once you get there.
Yeah. As soon as they're like halfway there, Sada's gonna stop. Turn to everybody. There's a good chance that our cat friend is part of all this and may have
yes.
to die in order to release it.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh
Just making
no.
sure we're all aware that it may be anchored to him somehow because he's been here so long. He might just be part of it. But I want
Hope
everyone
not.
to be aware that that's probably.
Mhm.
Well, Amet, you're not eating real food for how long? Do you think he's even actually alive? Think his real body is somewhere here perfectly fine in this wasted desert land?
I don't understand magic very well.
Like, if he's trapped here in this illusional place, maybe only occasionally getting real food, there's a good chance that this is just his spirit trapped here. Looks to Immortus, right? Or am I being crazy?
Yeah, well, absolutely. It could be.
These might just
I
be
mean,
bones hanging out somewhere.
there's always a chance. I don't know what the abilities this creature or this entity has. He could create some sustenance from magic as well, but what you're saying is entirely possible. The only way to find out, I suppose, is to go forward.
Fair. Absolutely a fair concern, I feel like. Yeah. As you guys progress forward, a number of people come out of these buildings here, and they don't so much try to directly stop you as they sort of like get in your way to sort of like slow down your progression.
I mean, they can
The
try.
way.
I mean,
Of a massive brick of a man, and the rest of us have a decent, dexterity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
let
it's
them
more
slow
like
you
just a
down.
couple dozen people sort of just like blocking the road, and you just walk around them, and then they
I
sort of
imagine,
like
like,
move slightly. You walk around them.
they're like trying to distract us. Like,
Yeah, essentially.
excuse
It's-
me. Oh, I was. I have a question for you, sir. I'm like, get the fight out of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely not so much as they're succeeding; they're just definitely trying.
Yeah.
But eventually, here, let me just grab you guys and move you to the temple, in front of the temple. You guys come to, you can see the temple through this pair of trees here. Just bop. And you guys can choose to enter. What would you like to do?
Call it out first and be like, hey, let us go or we're going to wreck your shit.
Are you?
well,
Is it, or is that a
But,
question to the group as you go?
That's my question to the group.
Gotcha.
try the credentials first. It might just let us out.
I think you have the credentials last. So
I thought I gave them to Seda.
maybe I just remembered you had them last. So you might have given them.
No,
I
yeah, I
was-
think I had them last because I tried to run the bridge.
Yeah,
For
you.
sure,
Oh, yeah,
using
that's right.
backwards.
That's right.
But would definitely give them back to the paladin. Here, you can, if you want to do it, go for it. You've got the more booming voice, anyways.
Okay. Sterling holds up the skull with the gavel in it
Yes.
before him as he walks towards the temple and calls out, Guardian, we request passage through your town. I have credentials.
The door of the temple, like, sort of just slowly swings open. Past this small, like, entrance room, you see another set of doors as they slowly swing open. Behind, I forget what they're called. The pedestal thing. Oh my god.
The plinth?
Potentially. So like on a stage behind like this, like, oh my god, what is it called? I've totally lost it. Yeah, I just realized what you said because you have cut out, so I didn't. Yeah, like a pulpit thing. Behind it, you see like a large, bluish humanoid creature, sort of just like tilt its head, and just wait, looking at you.
Sterling glances back into the group and starts walking in, I guess, so he can show it closer to it or something. Hopefully, there's not a password.
Well,
Anybody
let's
can
walk in
follow
with
him?
yeah, I'm following up.
Yeah, we're all. I would assume
Together
we're
in
all going.
this,
I'm gonna have
yes.
my bow drawn.
So sticking.
Wait, are we heading into a building? Because if
Yeah.
we're heading into a building, maybe I should have my swords out.
Yeah, you're heading into a building.
Swords out then.
Now's the time to equip yourself. What's everybody pulling out?
I mean, I got my staff because I'm magical, so.
Fair.
Blazing greatsword, held in primary hand and up on the shoulder.
And the signet in the other hand, yeah?
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah, as you step inside, I'd say you're what, 5-10 feet ahead of everyone else? How long did you wait before following him, guys? Or like immediately?
very long. At all.
Walk, yeah, I walk with him.
Yeah, so like immediately behind him, like one step.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's like ahead of you, so he's like got the symbol forward. Yeah, as you guys come in, you pass the first door, and it slams shut behind you. The second door, however, does remain open. Let me get you guys over here. And let me remove.
Oh, it's dark.
Give me a sec. I think at least some of you should be able to see. Guys, you're in the second room. Something like that. So you have no vision, apparently?
Oh, I can see now.
Okay, no, I fixed it. Yay!
It was outside the map, so I couldn't see anything. It was all black.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't work. As you guys, as I assume you continue forward even after the door closes, or do you pause?
Yeah,
I mean,
pause,
at this point,
pause the
why
heartbeats
was
and make
live?
sure everybody is in. Right.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, make sure everybody's in and then continue onward. Perfectly fair. You can proceed through that the second set of doors, and I'd say stop.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah, I was gonna have you do it as
that
you
little
entered the
room?
next room. Yeah.
Okay.
So everybody make a perception check as you enter this room. Oh, the first thing you see, Seda, is to the one side here. There's a very large black dog sleeping. At least it appears to be sleeping.
Does it look like a natural dog or is this a hellhound?
It looks more like a direwolf, actually. Which you've definitely
like a real
seen
dog.
before. Just a sleeping direwolf.
Oh, those are not fey or monstrosities.
Let's see. With a 26, you also see this pile of skeletons right here. This pile of bones right here. With what looks like a minotaur.
Pile of skeletons.
A pile of bones with a minotaur skeleton sitting atop it. As this guy goes from tilting his head, and he sort of like tilts it the other way and goes, "This place was built for the rest of the Undying Eyes. Go, rest. There is still battle to be done."
We must go to the tower.
I can't let you out until I'm told to.
Tells you anything. Everyone outside
Oh.
is dead.
Master Aramon determines. But I have not heard from him in some time.
Is that the
No, it's not a name
Mage's
any of you
name?
have ever heard before.
yes, no. Okay.
Would it not be a good idea to find out his status? His health? Of your master?
Or his unhealth, as it were.
Yeah.
Master Aramon deemed it necessary to create this place, and no Undying Eyes leaves until he deems it necessary.
So, is the that little symbol that we have, are we to be assumed that that's an Undying Eye thing?
Yes, that would definitely be the assumption you've gotten here. And you've definitely heard of Undying Eyes in passing before as something to do with Thodrick at the Wizard's Tower.
Yeah.
So we probably need this thing to get into the Wizard's Tower. It just kind of says offhandedly, and then looks at him, but like also at the same point, we're not actually part of there.
Please,
So
take the time to rest.
We have already rested.
No, the time has not yet come.
okay, so you're being really civil, and I truly appreciate that. And if you want to keep this little whole thing going on, that's great. I have things to do, places to be, and people to save, and you're keeping me from that. So we have a couple options here. We will tear down your walls, strip by strip, illusion by illusion, and do this the hard way. Or maybe we do this the easy way, and you just let us go, and you keep this here. Have people sleep if you want them to sleep so they can have their happy ever after in this imaginary land. Let's go home to our home, because this is not our home.
I understand your request, but I could not let you out even if I wanted to. It is against what what I was made
Okay,
to do.
so you're trapped here just as much as everybody else.
Sounds like he wants the hard way.
So he doesn't have a choice but the hard way, which is unfortunate for him. Are you
That's
a
what
sentient
makes it-
creature?
I am a complex programmed being. Sentience still escapes me, however.
Like a construct?
Like an illusion so perfect it has the illusion of its own thoughts.
Do you have any other options in lieu of direct contact by your master?
None were provided. The only ways out.
Hey, with
Sorry, what?
sorry. I would say with the sending spell, do you just need someone's name?
I mean, that's worth checking. I'm not sure offhand. Let's find out.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're familiar with.
Yeah, you
The
guys
wizard.
need a bit more information with whomever Ahriman
Yeah.
is.
We'd have to at least meet him, I think.
Currently, the only ways to leave are force, a message from Ahriman, or if you consider it as such, death.
Dying would be inconvenient.
Very. And you can't contact Ahriman yourself.
Sounds like this wizard never planned for his own failure.
For his own death, yeah.
Master never gave another way. Only these. Why don't you guys, I'd say either Seda or Sterling, whichever one of you you choose is leading this, give me a persuasion check at advantage.
Sterling's definitely being more persuasive.
We can do this two ways: kill you, or you submit to us.
Oh, persuasion. There it is. Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw the perception. I was like, wait, why did you roll that? No, 21? I can't let you out, but maybe I can make it easier for you. Yes, I am an illusion, as is anything and everything I create. That might not seem like much help now, but it will be. Now, would you like to try the hard way, as you call it?
I mean, fuck it, why not?
Mortis shifts into combat sense.
Everybody roll initiative.
Sterling puts away the
I hit
undying
tab.
eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great initiative. It's so good.
Nope, I didn't click myself. I'm rolling again so you can.
Fair.
So am I.
Actually, we found out recently you can edit it yourself. So if you roll again,
Oh,
you should
oh, really?
be able to
Oh,
click
nice.
on it and edit yourself. Let's see.
Oh my gosh, you
Oh.
can.
No cheating.
Dun, dun, dun. 100.
Yep, definitely giving you guys the advantage here. Like, I can't let you out, but I can do really bad at my job. I gotta do this. And as combat begins, the pile of bones beside him whirls into a minotaur skeleton. But we saw that coming. Well, at least one of you did.
Yeah. Seda will probably... Sterling, take the Minotaur.
Oh, all right.
Fair.
I mean, if you want to be big, you could even drink a potion of enlarge.
Whoop, first up, Big Doggo
Now we're gonna.
rises up. What's up?
No, go ahead. It was just chatter. Don't worry about it.
Okay, leaps forward, and the nearest creature is Seda. I'm sorry, Amet. So Amet is going to try and bite you. That's an 11. No, I don't think that hits any of you actually.
I don't think it hit anybody.
Like,
Sterling.
Going up for that Minotaur skeleton.
Heck yeah. As a point of clarification, that is a stage in about maybe 3 feet off the ground. I don't think it really changes anything, but just so you know.
So Sterling takes his movement action. And that's it.
Fair.
I mean, I could...
You can hold an action if you'd like.
I mean, you could.
If it tries
You
to get
could-
past me, I'll attack.
Sterling, if you really wanted to, you could. I was serious about drinking the enlarge potion.
Does he even
think-
have one?
I'm not.
have one
It
left.
wouldn't give it to me. What am I going to do with a large?
It was given to you. I remember that. Because you guys had
I'm
2,
pretty
if
sure
I
it was given to
recall.
Sterling. We have a potion of giant strength and we have a potion of enlarge.
Yeah,
Those are
the
two
potion of
weird-
enlarge is the second one you've gotten. You guys used the first one back in the cave. I remember
used
now.
The first one. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you do have it, and there's no reason they wouldn't have given it to you. So I'm totally
Okay,
willing to
let's-
say that you have it. No problem. If you want to,
So we could climb the tower like King Kong.
yeah, as a
That's true. Oh, that's true. If you wanted to keep, we have a potion of climbing though. We don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Okay. I was.
oh, we've got plenty of ways. There's a cloak that'll let you fly. Seda. There's like ways we can do this.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was saying, if you want to, because minotaurs are large, right? It's a
Yeah.
big creature.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
large.
So I was just saying, if you wanted to be the same size as him, just for shiggles, you could. You don't have to. You can fight the giant minotaur and just be a big tall boy.
Totally up to you.
I'll hold off for now.
Fair. And you want to hold your action for when it comes near?
Yeah. Whether it's trying to get at me or attack. Or go past me, I guess.
Alrighty, well, make your attack because it charges for you.
Oh, okay.
With its gore attack. So first you, then it. And that is just the one attack. That is a miss, actually. Hot dang.
Well, shoot.
Alright, gore attack. I don't think that hits you.
It does not.
Alright, well, it doesn't get the charge then. Next up is Amet.
I guess they parried each other.
Just like ping.
That's epic. You run in there and your blade clashes with its antlers and it just grinds down them.
Looks super
Antlers
cool.
and
Sparks everywhere.
Yeah, super cool. Exactly, yeah. Bone flakes.
So I'm, I guess, gonna try to stab the wolf.
Fair. Does that hit the wolf? That is a miss. It is a miss, I am afraid. Alright. Next up is Seda.
Woohoo! Well, there's a big old wolf next to me, right?
Indeed, and you got 2 swords in hands. In hand?
No.
In hands?
Hand? Sure, it works. I'm gonna. I want to do. Hold on a second. Yep, my brain don't remember what it's doing. Hold on. Wow, where's that?
Swords.
Swords. No, I'm looking at hunter sense. One creature. I
Shiny
can
swords.
see. Okay, cool. Make this it's my mark. It's not hunter's mark. Are you hunter's sense it? No, this is the right one. There's a different one. What the fuck is the thing called?
Slayer mark or something like
Prey.
that? Slayer's
What
Prey.
it is. As a bonus action, I designate. Oh, then I can't do my thing. That's okay. I'm gonna do one attack then with my sword, and I'm a Slayer's Prey this, and then I'm gonna attack it because I have 2 things that take bonus actions. Bonus action economy is real. All right, I attack the dire wolfy wolf with my quick blade. And I think I don't have. I'm not using day hammer. Although I guess I could, but I'm not gonna.
Imagine day hammer in one hand, night hammer in the other. Let's go. Slam them together, and it's dawn, baby. All right, that's a hit.
Yeah, we really. Okay, cool. If you take the action while this weapon is in your offhand, you can make a single attack. Okay, so this is the one I should put in my offhand. My bad, but that's okay.
It's been a minute.
And then it has been a minute. And damage plus a d6, I believe. This is the first time I hit it this round. Bloop.
Heck yeah.
11 damage, and that is my turn. Actually, yeah, that'll be my turn.
Remain in place. All right. Believe it or not, it's not Immortus's turn. It's this guy's turn. He's in the darkness. He pops forward. And by that I mean floats into view. Hello, everyone. It's my turn now.
Oh boy.
He's gonna slam a. Let's do a Ray of Confusion against Seda.
Okie dokie.
I believe that is a success. Nice. And then a Wounding Ray against Sterling. DC 13 Constitution save.
Okay. Ow.
That's a failure. So it did not. It did roll. So 13. However, because you are aware it is an illusion, half that damage.
Hey.
Oh yes, being aware of things. Yeah, that's true. That's really cool.
So half of 13.
7 or 6. Sorry, numbers are hard. Okay. Rounding down. That's its turn. Next up is Immortus.
Mortis is going to step up, then slide down the aisle, and then as a
Shit, never mind.
bonus action, I'm going to cast Hex on the main illusion guy.
Fair.
Boop. And then I'm gonna guess what? Eldritch Blast.
That is a.
The main dude.
I was just
I
trying
don't
to
think
remember
that's
if.
gonna hit.
No, it's not. I was trying to remember if there was a save for that, actually.
Oh, Hex or
Yeah, Hex.
no? I don't think there's a save. I think it's just like
Those spells. Oh, it's
just
that Hex,
extra
not.
thing.
I'm sorry, I was
Yeah.
thinking of
Yeah.
Bestow Curse for some reason. Probably because it says
Gotcha.
remove curse down there, so I was thinking of Bestow Curse. That doesn't quite work.
And my second blast. Does that hit?
Yeah.
And that, and then my Hex damage. Whoopity doo.
Everything is something. All right. You want to move it all? Oh, you did move. Okay.
Moved. Yep.
Next up is him. It is his turn. He is going to do something. I am certain of that. That one. Oh, I forgot about that feature. Okay, let's apply that next time. Alrighty, it is going to move over here. Well, let me. Sort of just floats by and ends up right here. And it is going to blast Sterling. But I don't think it's 12 hits.
It is not.
Well then. No problem at all. Let's see. Next up is the dire wolf then. I said wolf.
Oh no!
It's a wolf wolf.
Dire Bork.
Wrong creature. And still against a Met. Chomp. 16.
It does if it's the same, right?
Yeah.
Meets beats.
So yeah.
Alrighty. 7 piercing damage, and you need to make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm on the ground.
Big old doggo drags you to the
I'm on the
ground.
ground.
But that's it for it. It is Sterling's go.
Gonna whack the skeleton. Because I don't need my friends getting swarmed.
Fair. Excuse me. That will hit.
I can reroll both of those.
Nice. So roll that 2d6. Add 4 is 10. So 12 total damage.
Let's make it actually all radiant, so it's 13.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Okay, attack number 2.
Oops, hold on. I mean, make your attack, but give me a sec. That's a miss. Wait, is it
That's a miss.
12? No, 12. Hits. 13
Oh, okay.
beats. Sorry, I'm over here doing math and numbers just got lost on me for a second.
We're rolling 1.
Mm-hmm.
Still taking 1. So it's 13 again.
Alrighty. Cool. Not too bad. Alright, it's its turn. And it is within 30 feet of the custodian over here, so it has advantage on its attacks.
Oh boy.
It's going to reach back and pull the axe off its back and swing down at you. That's a miss.
It actually is a miss. Oh my gosh.
Not bad. Now on over to Amet.
How do I, like, am I still in the dog's mouth or am I just on the ground?
Oh, you're just on the ground. It takes half your movement to get up, so you can just stand up and then attack it if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alrighty, roll that attack. Hit. Alright, 8 damage. Sneak attack, because you have an ally within 5 feet. Let's see that. 3d6. Not too bad. Alrighty. At the end of your turn, the custodian uses its legendary action to heal the wolf.
Oh, no.
I just need to see how much it is. It's there you go. Seda, it's your go.
The little
Just after you
fat
see
guy
these,
over there
like,
healed the wolf.
yeah, the custodian healed the wolf. You just saw, like, a bunch of shadows, like, sort of swarm in and, like, just patch all of the wounds on the wolf.
Well, I am going to cast Hunter's Mark, and since I have officially read my sword again, the Mithril Quickblade is going to be in my offhand. And I'm
Cool little
going to
swap.
Yeah, I'm going to like toss swords. I'm
Yep.
going to use the short sword that I have from before to do my main attack with this. I just attack without using the bonus action for the other sword, because that's literally what it says.
Yep.
I am not left-handed.
I'm not left-handed. Okay, so I'm attacking the wolf. Although, look at that custodian. He just healed this thing. We could put it down. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, you know what? Today's gonna turn to a Met. We have to leave the wolf. He's our target.
Okay.
If he
I
keeps healing
kinda-
them, can't kill it.
I kind of like look at the wolf and trying to figure out how to dart away from it.
Oh, that won't be a problem. We'll get to that on your turn. So what are you doing then,
Nope.
Seda?
Well, I mean, I might as well just attack the wolf anyways, and let a Met go first. Like, get over there first, and I can follow up behind her. I can't get to him with 2 moves, so I can get to him, but I'd be out of moves, so I might as well attack.
You
And
could
then move and
amend
slow
your
to get
you
hit
could
by
amend
me.
your sentence to "I'll handle the wolf. Go get that guy."
Yeah, there you go. That would work out. Yeah, I'll handle the wolf. Go get him. Get that guy in the corner. Get the man in the corner. The man in the back.
Custodian.
Everyone attack.
The man behind the
The
curtain.
ballroom blitz.
I was about
The
to say
man
that
behind the
too.
curtain. Okay.
Like literally.
I miss.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
Oh, hold on a second. What is that? I'm curious. The attack action. You have to hit. Cool. So I can still do this one.
Yeah, it's when you take the attack action, you don't have to hit.
Yeah.
On the Wolfie, that is a miss.
Yeah,
Wow.
so I figured that's gonna be a miss as well.
This is one of them days.
Rolled real low. It happens.
It's one of them days.
Alright, Spectator Boyo. Let's see. Paralyzing Ray at a Mortis. Give me that con save. Nice. Alright. Let's see. Fear Ray at Sterling. Give me that wisdom save. Ha!
Give it the flattest look.
Like, really? You're like not even, you're kind of cute. You're not scary at all. Like, what are you doing? It is Immortus' turn now.
Immortus is going to struggle through that ray and continue focusing on the custodian with his Eldritch Blasts.
16 on the custodian is a hit.
Ooh.
Oh,
There we go.
hello. Nice.
Then one more.
Yep, that'll hit.
Ooh.
Pretty heckin' good. Alright, its turn, and it's not super happy about being pelted like this, so it's going to use Mirror Image. So it just looks like a bunch of duplicates of it appear in just right around it. Sorry, I'm gonna blow my nose. Give me a second.
I too am a man of illusions. I have that spell as well.
Dun dun dun.
I don't think there's any cheesy way around it either.
Alrighty, so that is what it does. So next up is the Wolfie. I don't know, this is a fancy thing I can So, Wolfie's turn is going to take a chomp at Amet. Chomp. That's a miss. Sterling.
Gonna hit the bone. That's a miss.
Yep, that's a miss. That, however, is a hit.
Can re-roll the 2. So 10, 13 again.
For some reason, I thought you were using your mace thing, your flail. My bad.
Oh right, it's a skeleton.
Well, I thought I saw it when you rolled earlier, but I guess I was mistaken. I see the greatsword's rolling. That's fine. You did say you had the greatsword when you came in, so that's just me misremembering. Alrighty. At the end of your turn, the custodian reaches out and a bunch of shadows erupt from its hand, and another wolf appears right here.
Oh boy.
Next up, then, is the Minotaur Skeleton. Pop. Going to make an attack advantage against you. That hits, however, I believe.
No, not quite.
No? You're above 18 now?
I'm at 19.
Nice. That's right. Alright, so it is over to Amet. Which, alright, since it's your turn, Amet, don't forget that you, as a rogue, can disengage as a bonus action. So the wolfie can't hit you. But there are 2 now, so, you know, make of that what you will. Should roll his initiative roll on that end.
Oh, I mean, she can still. I mean, do whatever. I mean, you do you. Seda won't say anything if Amet leaves.
You did tell her to, so yeah.
Can I, like, go on the other side of this wolf?
If not without taking an attack of opportunity, unless you use your bonus action to disengage, and then you won't take the attack of opportunity from this wolf up here.
Yeah.
You want to do that? You can do that. And sort of flank the second wolf, so you have advantage to hit. Yes. Is that the strategic?
Can I still attack it?
Yeah, you've used your movement and your bonus action, but you still have your attack.
Okay.
Hit it.
So I have advantage on that?
Yes, you do. You are flanking.
Alright.
Nice. That's a hit. And don't forget your sneak attack. Nice. Nice. Alrighty, so that is it for you. Next up is Seda.
Okay. To continue to attack. Well, I'm gonna attempt to attack Wolf Prime here. Short sword. I hit really well.
A little bit of a hit there, yeah.
So does that double my weapon damage, or does it double all the damage that I do? Damage, right?
Just the weapon damage is how a crit works, so. No, it's not just weapon damage because like if that
No,
was the
I'm
case,
like,
then
are you
smite
sure? Because
wouldn't.
that's bananas.
Yeah, no, you are
Yeah.
correct. That would also double the.
Okay. So the D6s is 2d6.
I might have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that doubles that too. Yeah, I'm like 90% sure.
And then my hunter's mark is also doubled,
Mm-hmm.
which is.
This is gonna be
another
bonkers.
2d6.
Bonkers damage.
There's another 2d6.
Yeah, because sneak attack is also
and
doubled.
then-
So yeah, it's not just weapon attack.
Oh.
We call that math.
roll
That's
that?
21.
Yeah, there we go.
That is a dead wolf. Didn't have time to heal that one. Not after that.
Cool. And then my second attack. be
Whirl
critical.
around.
That's okay. Whirl around and.
Add advantage. Technically.
Yeah, okay, let's do that again. Whoop. Jesus.
Hi.
I'm making up for missing
yeah,
last time. It's
for sure.
fine. Alright, there's that and then 1d6 because oh, he's not my hunter's mark. Never mind. I could have bonus action moved it, but I didn't say that, so forget it. Yeah, but I guess then at that point I still technically have a bonus action. I could attack again.
Yes, you could using the mutual quick blade again. Yep.
So I will. 12 misses though.
12
so that's
misses,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, I still have advantage.
Oh, you do? Oh my gosh. That's a hit.
14 hit.
Crazy round. All right, here we go. It's about to get better. You killed it. All right. Fantastic. That was a good round. Good job.
Oh my
Sarah.
god. So,
One more combo.
Annette-
I'm like
so
cheering
Annette's
on
like,
the other
oh,
side.
Oh, she's gonna do it. I'm like, Sada's like, just looks at her like, go, and just annihilates the
Freaking-
wolves.
Say to the meat grinder up in here. Terrifying.
Wait, then I guess I'm gonna follow Amet.
Perfect.
I think I should follow you.
Okay, there.
Speaking Fear Ray against Seda.
Oh no! One of us scared. I'm not scared.
Not at all.
Glare back at the googly all of eyeballs and smoke.
Since that didn't work, Wounding Ray against Seda.
Constitution.
Nailed it. Nothing. This little guy's not doing much today, is he?
Trying though, any one of those making it would be a bad day for us. So.
Well, doesn't Wounding Ray you still take half damage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Wounding Ray, you take half damage, but then you half that on top of that. So,
Okay.
16, okay. So 8, so 4. You take 4 necrotic damage. Seda.
It's still damage. It'll tack up.
It stings.
Oh, yeah. Mortis.
3 left.
Well, Mortis stands up and gives these illusions a measured gaze. How many illusions are there?
3. I want to say 3. Yeah, double checking.
So three altogether.
3 mirror images.
3 mirror images. Thank you.
So,
Thank you for that clarification.
Immortus is looking at 4 images, one of them being the real one.
Yes, that is
All
correct.
right. Then he's going to start pushing the objective and attacking with Eldritch Blast.
All right, so that would be a hit. So I gotta roll a d20 to see if it hits one of the illusions instead, the images instead, words. Oops, that's not how you type. 6 or above, so hits a duplicate. Plus modifier. So obviously that also hits. So one mirror image down.
Second blast.
Is
Miss.
a total miss. Yeah. Hey, 1 down.
All right.
At the end of your turn, it's going to use its one of its legendary action, 2 of its legendary actions actually, to heal the Minotaur skeleton.
Okay. Phew.
Yeah, pretty much expected.
Bam. Alrighty. Now it is its turn, and the dog is barking. They want to come back, guys. You got rid of him too early. We want to come back. Alright, he's going to fire off an illusory blast at, I think, Seda for doing all that damage.
That makes sense.
22. 19 psychic, which you do half because you are aware he is an illusion.
Ouch.
So
8.
Okay, thank you.
there you go. And then he's going to use his movement to float behind over here.
Snipe don't care.
Sterling, you're right. Sterling. The illusions sort of just like flicker behind. It is your turn, Sterling.
Okay. I'm actually going to cast Heroism.
Oh.
Well, on myself.
Fair. Immune to being frightened. Gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns.
Nice.
As long as the target loses any remaining temporary hit points. Very cool.
6 swells.
Bah, 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 bah. Heck yeah.
And wait, how do I figure out what my spellcasting ability modifier is? I think that's
It's your charisma.
It's your charisma
Charisma.
modifier.
Yeah.
Plus,
Oh, so +3.
Is it yeah, it's the ability modifier, so it doesn't include proficiency bonus. Hey, I mean, reduces any damage you take, so there you go. Sorry, I gotta write a note, I just realized something. Alrighty. Next up is the Minotaur Skeleton. Attacking at advantage with Great Axe. Chop.
It's
20. There you go. 24, but you are aware it is an illusion, so you take half damage.
so that goes down to 12, and I have no idea whether my plate halves that again.
All of these guys are considered magical because they're magical illusions, so
Okay, so I
It
probably
does not.
take the.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
all
still
right.
take 12. But it's a solid question. Next up is a Met.
Is there anybody that I can chuck something at without hitting my friends?
If you move, yeah.
Oh,
mean,
I guess
technically.
I forgot could move.
Oh, could
Is
move
that-
and hit, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a good
Just because
spot?
I don't move doesn't mean you can't.
I mean, it depends. If you want to hit this one, sure. If you want to hit this guy, a little more difficult. You know what I'm saying? Technically, yes, but
Where was
difficult.
I here?
Yeah, you started there. So it kind of depends on which thing you want to hit.
Would this be able to hit that guy? This guy, sorry.
Yeah, I'd give it to you. He's floating in the air, so yeah. So he's like above the other guy is what I mean. So you have a clear shot if you angle it. Like depends on what you're throwing though, because some like if you want to throw a dagger, that's like disadvantage, but you could do it. Yeah. Up to you.
Yeah.
Unless you wanted to throw something else other than a dagger, in which case that's a whole other bag of tricks. What are we doing?
I'm gonna throw this, or attempt to throw it at him.
Nice. That's a hit.
The other one would have been a crit. Gosh.
Not too bad. No sneak attack for this one, but still pretty gosh dang good.
Do I have another thing so I can call it back?
Bonus action, I believe, is what the belt requires, and yes, you have a bonus action.
Alright, I'm gonna call it back after that.
Beautiful. Got your dagger back. No problems at all. Seda.
alright, cool. He ran over there. Damn it. Alright, one. Can I jump one of these pews. Could I like do an acrobatics to not lose motion to jump one of these things? Something.
Sure, I'll give it to you. You want to give it a shot? Oops. Sorry. Stream.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna like beeline it straight for this Minotaur. I'm gonna have to make 2 because I'm gonna land on this one.
That could be
Shit, it's gonna be
beneficial,
fine.
maybe.
Not that bad. It's 1 and
I'll give you that
Second
one, and definitely that one, yeah.
it's not the most graceful thing Sata's ever done, but it's done. I could have cast Misty Step, but this was more fun. Alright, I'm gonna move. I use a bonus action to move my Hunter's Mark guitar, and then I'm gonna attack with this sword.
I'm on a different page. Tell me what it is.
16.
16 is a hit.
Hooray! And I'm gonna stab him! Plus a d6. Plus d6. So I'm just gonna do 2d6. Unless you need the damage separated because they're different damage types.
Not for this instance, no. No, you good. You good.
2d6. And then Mithril Quick Blade, Sticky Stab.
Haha.
And then that doubles that every time I hit them, so 4 of the and 2 6.
Oh,
Jesus.
Lord.
Yeah, just he didn't have your Slayer's Prey on him, no? Just your Hunter's Mark?
Just Hunter's Mark. So the first one is Hunter's Mark and Slayer's Prey, and the second one is just Hunter's Mark critical.
That'll take him down.
Yeah,
Full kill.
Jumps up over the thing and then comes down with both knives, or both swords rather, and just like drags them down the Minotaur's shoulders because I jumped up over a bench.
For sure. It's a beautiful thing, really. And as you like tear into
Good
it,
job.
the illusion that created it like breaks and it disperses into shadows. So that one's
Sada
down.
nods at Sterling like, heck yeah!
Solidly done.
Yeah.
That it for you then, I assume?
Yes. I don't have any more. I actually have like 5 feet of movement. Now that it's not there, I will jump off the bench. And now my movement is done.
Just sort of like very matter-of-factly as your turn ends, the illusory custodian and all of its like duplicates like sort of reach forward and shadows erupt forward, and it conjures a brown bear in front of Sterling.
Oh, of course he does.
Alrighty, next up is the spectator, who is going to try to scare off Seda again. Get away from me! Go away!
Away!
You're
Follow me.
afraid.
Beautiful, love it.
I am the knight.
Success. Okay, and a paralyzing ray against Sterling.
I was half expecting it to be against me again. I'm like, son of a bitch. One of these days I'm gonna fail.
There's like beep beep. Nope. That's a success. This guy not having a good day. He gets 20 movement, 30. Okay, so you can go further than that. Mortis.
Mortis stays on target.
Staying
Now
on
the
target.
spectator and 2 illusions, right?
Yeah, 2 illusions left. That definitely hits. Let me roll this guy. 16. So it takes out another illusion. Only one
Alright.
left. Another duplicate. Sorry. Gets confusing if I say illusion for those and for them. It's like,
There's only 2 left, wizard, and you're behind one of them. But which one?
let's find out. 15 would not hit him, so that doesn't go. Just blasted clear. At the end of Sterling didn't go. I apologize. At the end of Immortus' turn, once again in a very like steely-eyed glare, It conjures. I was smart enough to get the other one ready beforehand, and I didn't get this one ready. Where are you? Let me get the token. Let's... Bop. Right next to Immortus.
What the hell is that?
Ogre Zombie, as it smashes...
It got bigger!
as it smashes the pew next to it. I think that's what it's called. My brain just died. The bench thing. Oh, hello.
Yeah, pew.
Stupid brain. That's that legendary
Bench
action.
thing.
Now it is its turn, and it is less than happy with you, Seda. That's the third one you've taken down. Illusory Blast. Oh my god. Never mind.
Said it in the beginning. Maybe he's not fighting as hard as he should.
Definitely.
Seda's just very angry, okay?
I mean,
Not
yeah,
only were they, being controlled by a jerk, now they're stuck in imaginary sleepy land, which keeps them from being in the place that gets them from not being controlled by, stupid dragon jerk anymore. This creature is keeping me from my freedom. Very angry.
Sterling.
Sterling inclines his head towards the custodian and tells Seda, "Go get him."
That's what she was doing.
I think he's just declining help with the bear.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. That was my plan.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All fire this time, I think.
Hot dang. Just tearing into the shadowy illusion. Second attack?
Second attack. Second verse, same as the first. 3, so 13 again.
Hot diggity dog dang. Alright, Amet, it is your go.
Can I go down to here and then, since I called my knife back to the belt, could I whip out my bow?
Yeah, absolutely. You absolutely can do that.
And I'm gonna try to shoot the big guy.
Fair.
Which one?
Oh, the main guy.
Oh, not at disadvantage anymore,
Phew.
but we'll just take the first number, which is a miss. I'm sorry. And that'll be a miss. Let's see. You want to do anything else? You could. You still got a bonus action. You could bonus action hide behind the pew.
Oh, well, maybe that's a good idea.
It's a funny idea. Do it. Give me your stealth. Oh, hell yeah. Very nicely done. Alright. Next up is Seda. No, I was doing math. I was like, wait, okay, he's out of legendary actions this time.
Okay. Well, Mr. Bear, take your attack of opportunity.
I mean, on a positive note, it can't slow you down and drop you to the ground like the Wolfie can. Claw! 11 is a miss. Let me fix that advantage issue. Do your thing.
I will use my bonus action, my hunter's mark, to the big bad here.
Still does have one duplicate sort of floating around next to him as a heads up.
Cool.
Alright, let me do that. 20, see if it hits the duplicate. Which one? 11 or higher. 17. That is the last duplicate done and gone.
I don't need to worry about rolling damage for that one.
Nope.
I will neutral quick blade. Oh, it probably doesn't hit. That's okay.
Nope, no hit.
It's fine. I'm where I need to be now. move again, and I'm gonna just pull my bow out. Turn is over.
You do have as a reminder, you do have the quick blade special extra attack.
Oh, right, I do. I can hit again. Bloop. Nope, I cannot.
Oh, never mind. That was what you did because you used your bonus action to move your hunter's mark.
Yeah, because I used my bonus action. Yeah, I was like, no, I don't. But I wouldn't anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're good.
No,
My
it's
turn
all
is
good.
over.
We figured it out. All is well.
Yep.
Spectator.
Did it.
Let's see. Divide it up. Nope. No dividing. Focusing on the problem here. Paralyzing ray against Seda.
No. All right. Whew.
Success. Just trying to get rid of you. Fear ray against Seda.
Damn
Go
it.
away.
All right, wisdom. Oh no! It worked.
It's bound to get through.
I'm scared. It was bound to get through eventually. I'm not trained in any of
Yeah.
these saves.
You were frightened for 1 minute.
I can repeat the save no at the end of each of my turns.
Mm-hmm. So as long as it is visible.
Advantage. Yeah. Can I see it on the other side of that pulpit?
Yeah, it's flying. It's like floating up above the ground.
Oh, it's flying. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
fair.
maybe like 7 feet above the ground. You can see it clearly. Immortus.
I have disadvantage when attacking with ranged when someone's in my face, right?
Yeah.
In that case, I will cast my own mirror image spell.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's get illusions up in this bitch.
See, I can do it too.
Yeah, so he faces down this thing, and other shadowy forms of himself step out and around, and etc. Let's go.
Heck yeah. At the end of your turn.
He's also.
What's up?
Well, the ogre's not on the tracker, so when does he go?
He's added to the turn order at the top of the turn, so we haven't finished
Okay.
the round yet, so he hasn't been added
Gotcha.
in yet.
All right. I was just getting kind of nervous.
Because the custodian is the one who goes last. But at the end of your turn, he uses. Oh wait, no, I just said he didn't have any legendary actions left. Never you mind. Instead, he is going to take and make a swing at Seda. Punch. That's a hit.
That's gonna hit.
21 psychic, but you do half it. Next up is we'll find out. Let me roll the ogre and then we'll reorder. Where are you, ogre? There you are.
Oh, I keep forgetting about this.
So it is Sterling's turn.
Okay, Sterling maneuvers to here.
Fair.
That's what it actually is, because this is a 0.
And casts heroism one more time on Seda.
I think it's a concentration. You can't double up on it, can you?
Oh.
Yeah, it's concentration. So you since you're concentrating on it, you can't cast it a second time, right? I'm not mistaken. Hit it again. Let's double check.
I mean, if he wants to change it to her, I think he can drop his and.
Oh yeah, you can do
Cast-
that. I just thought you were wanting to do both.
Yeah, I'll change it over.
Yeah, but if you hit it, let's double check because I'm 90% sure it's concentration. So concentration up to 1 minute. Yeah.
This is a spell slot using a slot of second level or higher. You can target an additional creature.
Ooh.
But you
Do
could
you
switch it
have
to
that-
both of you.
Do you have that slot?
That's all I was saying. If you have a second level spell slot, you can put it on both of us.
Yeah, I actually do have both of those left.
We're in business.
That can do it.
Boom.
You
Yeah,
both got
so-
heroism.
Heroism with a shield of 3.
Yeah, so 3 temporary hit points at the start of each of Sterling's turns. Yes, or is it each of the target's turns?
The target's turn, so it's just each
Target's
turn.
turn.
Okay, yeah, nice.
It says each of its turn, so.
Super cool. Alrighty, so I believe that's it for you. At the end of your turn, now the illusory custodian will do the thing I kept trying to do. I just kept forgetting he had used his actions. And heal the bear. Bam. Amet.
I'm just gonna like peek over the pew and try to shoot him with my bow again.
Fair. You successfully hid, so you do have advantage. So if you want to roll that a second time.
Oh,
You know what? We'll take it. That's fine. 23. Roll your damage. Seven piercing. Nice. You do have sneak attack because you were hidden and had advantage. So give me that. 3d6. Ooh. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, indeed.
Wow.
that's my roll today.
And you can always use another bonus action to hide back behind the pew. And you still have your movement if you wanted to use that too, so.
I guess I'll just hide again.
Nice. Just keep on hiding. It's working pretty great. I mean, if you want to hit that stealth, we can see how effectively you did so.
Oop.
We'll just take the first number, which is a big one. All right. Very hidden. It's the ogre's go. Swings down with... so it, like, reaches up to, like... It looks like it's going to smash you, Immortus. And then as it starts swinging down, shadows form into a morning star, and it smacks 24 into you.
Or maybe one of my illusions just a
roll
D20.
it. Roll that D20. Yep, into an illusion, destroying it. Into one of your duplicates. Seda.
Okay. I get 3 temporary hit points. Oh, I've got so much to keep track of here. This is fine. I'm gonna keep track on actual paper. Too many sources of nonsense. There we go, pencil. All right, 3 hit points right there, and this is just gonna stay at this, which is empty. So we'll put a point in front of it. Okay. I have 3 on top of that. And we'll just keep track of that, and I'll erase it and make it go away as it comes up. Okay. He's already hunter's marked. I'm scared of that guy over there, but I'm also feared, so I can only do... what do I get?
I mean,
Heroism doesn't cancel out the fear?
you become immune to
Heroism's
the
not-
fear. So wouldn't it cancel it out, I felt like? Maybe,
Oh, yeah.
maybe I'm mistaken.
Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gain temporary hit points. Oh, I guess...
Yeah. Because you're immune, you're
I'm
no longer frightened.
I'm no longer afraid. I'm no longer afeared. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna. Spectator is a problem, but this guy's right in front of me. So, yep. I'll use my bonus action to move my Slayer's Prey. Well, there's not on anybody, but I'm put it on him instead of the dead body in the corner.
Nice.
This button. I don't hit.
Nope.
I attack with the other sword, and I probably hit.
Yep.
First attack I hit with this round, so it's gonna get 2d6.
Heck yeah.
Hunter's mark and 1 prey. Boop.
Nice.
And I'm gonna move. Okay. Done with my turn.
Okie dokie. Next up is Mortis.
Mortis is starting my movement here. I don't care. So give me your attack of opportunity.
Figured. Hey.
I am not afraid. So that's 5. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then he will resume pushing the objective Eldritch Blasts on the custodian.
Eldritch Blast.
Whamp.
Miss.
Double
Miss.
Aww.
Your bravery is wasted, Immortus.
There's always next time. Spectator. Blasting on down. Paralyzing Ray on Seda.
Okay. Bloop. Oh, I'm paralyzed.
full 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. And Wounding Ray on... Sterling.
Oh no.
Success. So you take half damage, which is 11, which you then half, so 5.
Okay.
Not too bad. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, at the end of that creature's turn, use legendary action to heal the bear again, which apparently also isn't in the turn order because I forgot to roll it, so we're going to put it at 1. Hey, nice. Whoosh. So let me add turn. And then it is the custodian's turn. Let me just do a thing here. It is going to make an attack against Seda. Since you're right there. I'm just double checking. Paralyzed.
Should have advantage, right?
Advantage. Auto crit if it's within 5 feet of you.
Oh, shoot.
Come on now. Also at the start of its turn. Bam. I think 15 hits you, but it does have advantage, so let me do that. 23 definitely hits you. So, and then I'll just roll again for the total damage being 38, but you know it's an illusion, so you half it.
Two separate sources of damage because they get halved independently.
It's a crit. Because it counts as a crit because it's within 5 feet of you. Bear whirls around and is going to attack Sterling.
I'm a shaped bear.
Bite. 22 for Sterling.
Beats, rather.
6 piercing, which again is considered magical, and then that's a miss. But you do half it because you know it's an illusion. It is Sterling's turn, but I'll be back super quick. Sorry.
That would do 3, but that gets canceled out by my heroism. I think. Wait,
Well,
no, I got hit by the ray.
Yeah, yeah.
So am I just like listening to all of this stuff happening?
Have you not
Because
gone?
I'm hiding. No, I have. I'm saying because I'm hiding behind the bench.
Well, technically, so each round is only 6 seconds, so you're really only for like
You've ducked down.
seconds, then popping up. You're just ducking.
I imagined hearing like clanging and then popping up and shooting again and then going back out.
That's basically what happens. There's a clang, pop up and shoot, clang, pop up and shoot.
Alrighty, what we doing, Sterling?
Gonna let the bear take an attack of opportunity.
Okie dokie. Nice.
And then we're swinging a sword at a guy in a robe that's floating off the ground.
A big guy in a robe that's floating off the ground. Hit.
Re-rolling both of those. So 6 plus 4, 10, 13 again. 13 damage. I am being hounded by this damage attack.
That's a high roll for me, man.
Okay, we're hitting him again.
Heck yeah. Hit.
And this time we're smiting.
Oh, hello.
Well, 15 this time. Hey, look at that.
Alrighty. So that's what? What's total? I have 24. Okay. Excuse me, dog. It uses its reaction to split itself in two. You cut one of them down, which dissipates. However, a smaller version still remains.
Is my hex still on it? The one that remains? Okay.
Yes, it is. So there you go. Anything else you want to do?
I'm not sure there is anything else I can do.
All right, then. I mean, it was a pretty good round, you know? Amet.
So I'm gonna pop up and attack first.
Okay, what you hitting?
The blue guy.
Fair.
Is it at advantage?
Yes, because it did not know where you were.
Oops, wrong thing. Sorry. Ignore that.
Hit.
I really wanted you to roll 20.
I see that. 3 out of 4 rolls were 20. And your sneak attack.
And then could I like use whatever I needed to like, I don't know if I can come up here without getting attacked.
I mean, yeah, there's certainly a path you can take. You can just be like, kind of like, I assume you can see this, and you don't even go near to the bear. So yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Alright.
And I mean, I guess you could technically take your bonus action to hide still because you still have it, but be warned, the spectator will see you, even if, like, it's a lot more likely to see you than the other stuff because the other stuff's on the other side of the podium. Know what I'm saying? This guy's looking right at you, but you could hide from these two, is what I'm saying. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah. So I still have the bonus?
Yeah, you still have your bonus.
Yeah, I'll try to do that.
Fantastic, hit that roll.
Oops. Oh.
I'll take the 20.
Again.
2, 4, 6 rolls, and 1, 2, 3, 4 of them were 20. No, 5 of them were 20. 5 of them were 20 or more. That's bonkers. All right. Definitely wants the 20s there. Being chased by an ogre, Mortis smashes the pew and takes a swing at you.
That will miss.
I'll miss. Okay. All right, Seda, it's your go.
Why did the spectator shrink? Sorry, I'm just like, he's so small.
Oh, you didn't catch that?
What? No, I must have missed that.
A mortis hit him, did a bunch of damage, and as a reaction, Sterling hit him, did a
Yeah.
bunch of damage. As a reaction, he split in two and shrank and survived.
Okay. So, Constitution save. With advantage.
Actually, that does remind me. You have a pretty decent passive perception, and at least at this point, all you can do is use your eyes. So, you definitely notice. Even though Amanda might not have noticed him shrink, I'm pretty sure Seda did.
Yeah.
And I think Seda would notice almost around, like almost exactly when he shrank, the building itself like started to flicker a little bit. Immortus.
Same thing as last time. He's gonna move 5, 10, and then attack of opportunity.
Indeed. So, bop.
That'll hit. So I will roll my.
Oh yeah, roll your thing before I.
So that hits me, right?
Yes, that's what that means. Bonk. 13 bludgeoning damage.
Halved, right? Or 13.
Yes, because
already
you
halved.
13 halved, so 6, because you know it's an illusion.
Ouchie. And I'm blasting the Spectre. Wham, wham.
Miss.
Hey, a hit. Well,
That's
I
a
hope I
hit.
hit. I don't know if his shit changes.
That's a hit either way. 6 damage. Okie
Oh, I was gonna keep moving too. The next row up.
dokie. Fair. Spectator. It's going to blast Amet with a wounding ray. Give me a Constitution save, Amet. Success. So that's halved to 9, but you know it's an illusion, so it's halved to 4. I want to say 4 necrotic damage to Amet, and then it has no idea that you are immune to fear. There's no way it could know, so it shoots a fear ray at you, and it doesn't do anything, Sterling. So that's it. What?
The ice.
All right. Illusory Custodian is going to. Yeah. It sort of raises its hands, and shadows correlate in the center of its hand, Sterling, and the shadows transform into fire, and it throws a small ball of fire at you. Give me a dexterity save.
I mean, okay.
That is
That's not great.
Failure. You take 9 fire damage.
It's not. Oh, I just take 9 straight up then?
You do half that, so you take 5. 4. Damn it. Math is hard because we round down. And then it moves over here.
Ah.
Dun, dun, dun.
The bear charges over here and is going to attack Sterling. Bite. Miss. Claw. Miss.
Actually meets.
Oh, meets? Okay. My brain said 20 for some reason. 5? Have it?
5.
Yeah, so you take 5 because I have to. That's what I meant to say. Sterling.
So I'm back at the HP I started the session at.
Nice. But you're alive. If you hadn't arrested, you'd
Yeah.
probably be dead.
Yeah. Okay. I have the 3 spare HP again. And how far is that?
To it. 30 feet.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, I'm just going for it.
Burn down.
Attack of opportunity from a bear, yeah?
Yeah.
Miss. Just imagine a bear that like keeps scratching your armor and breaking its claws because it's an illusion and they just regrow immediately.
Oh gosh.
That'll hit.
Don't need to re-roll either, so we do 16 this time.
Thank you. I keep forgetting you're doing that. Yeah. Second attack.
Second attack.
Hit.
And let's smite again.
Nice.
12, 15. So, where's the smite button?
Fuck it up.
Aw.
Fun fact.
Baby.
12. Okay.
17 total.
17 total. All right. Hey, that's your initiative. Amet. You are hidden from everything except the specter. What would you like to do? Spectator, sorry. The
Would
guy
I
behind.
be able to just like hop down here and then shoot?
You can absolutely do that if you want. You could also shoot from where you are if you wanted to. Either way is up to you.
I think I want to like get a little bit away from the eyeball.
It's actually pretty funny because as you like sort of skitter away, unless you want to use your bonus action to disengage, or do you want to save that for hiding?
I don't know if there's anywhere I could hide here.
No, I mean after you attack, you can
Yeah.
always hide behind the pillars and stuff, or pews and stuff. It's up to you though.
Not like
Totally up to you. So you can either save your bonus action to hide or use it to disengage. What would you like to do?
I'll use it to disengage.
All right. It in fact does not try to bite you as you run away. Go ahead and make your attack against the illusory custodian, which is at advantage again. Oh, let's go ahead and reroll that. Sorry. Let's roll it again. It's fine. Hit. Sneak attack. Yeah. Thunk. Right between the thing's eyes. It slowly drifts to the ground and lands. The all of the features on it start to fade away, and it just becomes a massive shadow. And then you hear a voice come out of it, Adar's voice, and you just hear "Gilded Cage," and it fades away.
Oh no, he's part of it. My cat
so.
friend.
Think of what he was doing.
Uh,
Zeta can't say any of this shit. She's paralyzed now.
All right, Ahmet, you still have the rest of your turn. What would you like to do? You want to move anymore? You did.
No, I'm gonna stay.
You can stay there. Okay.
Is the other illusionary stuff still there?
Yeah, there's stuff still around she could move to.
Yeah.
Well, I meant, are the illusionary monsters still
Yeah,
there?
they're currently still here, but as you look around after the thing sort of fades away, the entire building is starting to just sort of blur and almost starts to look like it's melting at the same time. This one charges forward and is going to make a swing. Where are you, ogre? Bam! Does it hit a duplicate, though?
Let's find out.
Yes, indeed. Duplicate down. Seda. Are you still paralyzed?
Of my turn. What is it? What roll is it again? Constitution?
Yeah.
I am.
Still paralyzed.
Okay, we're making up for earlier. It's fine.
Fair. Immortus.
Immortus looks at his other, the last solution, like, what the hell are we gonna do now?
I mean, the world
he's-
around you is melting away and falling apart. It's just the monsters that are the problem.
Yeah. He's gonna use a bonus action to buff the Staff of Manipulation with Shillelagh, and then bonk the ogre.
Heck yeah. Love it.
Is that a hit?
That's a hit. Sorry.
Oh, is that my damage? No, I hit
No,
it
you-
wrong. My bad.
Yeah, you rolled it again. 11 Blagion. I see that typo. It's hilarious. Blagion.
Lejeune.
11 damage. Nice. Next up is the Spectator. Wounding Ray against Amet again. I mean, that DC 13 Constitution save.
Oh, sorry.
14 is a success. Just taking the first number. So 13 halved is 6, which is halved is 3. You take 3 necrotic damage. And then a paralyzing ray against Sterling. Bam.
Oh, okay.
No problem at all.
He shrugs it off.
Bear moves forward. It's going to take a swing at.
Oh no.
Take a few swings, in fact. Okay, bop. Doesn't hit Seda at all. That does. And is an auto crit, so extra 2d6 damage. Being paralyzed is terrifying.
Yep.
18.
It's a max of 3 temporary hit points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
18, which you have to 9, so
That drops to 6.
yeah, drops to 6 because of the temporary hit points. Sterling.
Well, I'm going to tell Amet to get the bear. Because I need to get
7 hit points.
because I need to get the ogre.
No, get the floaty eyeball thing. I got this ogre.
Well, okay.
Hey, kill the eyeball, please.
Fair. Get it. Hell yeah. Hit.
I could reroll one of those. But it's the same.
I assume you're doing all radiant again, or all fire. What you doing?
Yeah, all radiant, either one.
Alrighty. Slice.
A lot of repeat numbers today. 14,
Crazy.
15, 16, 17.
Heck yeah. Still floating. But you bonked it around a bit. You can definitely see the shadows like coming out, the shadows that make it up like coming out. Unlike before, they're not resealing and making it look like a normal creature after you hit them anymore. Amet, it's your go.
I'm gonna try to shoot the bear.
Cool. Hey, that's a hit. And I think technically you get sneak attack because of the way it's worded. An ally within 5 feet, it doesn't matter if they're paralyzed. Which is hilarious.
He's too busy munching.
6. Alrighty. And at the end of Amet's turn, all 3 of the creatures turn to shadow and melt away. As they do, so does the majority of the church surrounding you, letting in the light of day. And now you find yourselves standing in an old mostly destroyed church, temple. Pick your synonym.
Place of worship.
Indeed.
Was that it?
Yes.
I
As
sincerely
you
hope
succeed
so.
on your save, you're just like, yes!
Ugh. See, this is kind of stretchy now because she was very stiff under magical nonsense. All right. Hooray, we did it. Let's go. Fucked up, by the way.
We're all torn to
Not like
hell.
super bad, but...
Yeah. Yeah, we're totally roughed up, says the Mortis, who's got hit once.
And the Met who got chewed on lately.
Yeah, you guys can always
Fine.
try to return to the inn and take a nap. Rest for the day.
Fine.
I actually
I'm at 15,
wouldn't.
I'm at 15 hit points.
I actually wouldn't mind going to the library.
What's even there?
So, okay. Town tour, okay. Ugh. So this is kind of just gonna look around the ruins of the building that they're in, and then start take account of everyone else, realize they're the most fucked up, kind of nod, and head towards the door, or what's left of the door, building in that direction.
Yeah. Go find a place to not do things.
Why don't we have a Met skulk up into that inn to see if our cat friend is there while we go in the front?
Go in the front? What do you mean?
I was gonna.
Okay, so continue.
Well, I don't know if this cat guy is, like you said earlier. Maybe he's still there. Maybe he's the brains behind this. I'm just gonna send the Met in sneaky like while we go in the front.
All right. I could have sworn I heard him say something. I don't know what it was, but
I think Sterling was the only
It
one
would-
who clearly heard Adar's voice come out of the shadows.
He was laughing at the term gilded cages. Distinctly sounded
Okay.
like black humor.
well, all right. Let's head back into town then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can. You guys got the time if you're going to rest either way. You can just check the tavern, check the library, and then take a nap. Or it is midday, so you can probably do all that and then sleep for the night even.
Yeah, well, let's go see what parts of the town are actually intact.
Yeah. As you guys head back, the majority of the trees are they're still standing. They definitely seem bigger. You'd almost describe it like the town of the illusion was a picture of the past. Whereas the majority of the trees that are still standing are larger. There are more trees. Even the road itself has become more overgrown, and almost feels strange to know you walked through here and didn't trip over the bush in the middle of the road, but somehow you didn't while you were in the illusion. The majority of the buildings, if not all of them, are still there. They're just mostly ruins. Even as you get back to the inn, it's the most intact of all the buildings you've seen, but it is still very old.
So no wonder it was probably the central area of the illusion then.
As you guys head inside, the entrance area looks pretty much like you remember it from the illusion, except old and dusty, creaky boards. You head upstairs and go to the room on the end. Slowly open the door to see the skeleton of some sort of catfolk, as well as a falchion leaning in the corner. difficult to say how old it is.
Well,
We don't really need to know how old it is. It's just
Fair.
dead for a long time. That's really the long and the short of it.
Longer than a week. That's for sure.
well, if anyone's feeling particularly sentimental after we rest, we can say our goodbyes, or I could just bury him now.
I feel like Amet's kind of like sulking around now.
Fair enough.
There's a backpack in the room if you guys wanted to look through it, but that's totally up to you guys.
Sterling's gonna find a place to sit down. Or lay down, even.
Seda in her endless pragmatism. Their endless pragmatism. We'll look at the bag, look at Amet, and be like, you should at least go through it. There may be useful things for our survival in there. Your friend died a long time ago, and was only living in an echo of a reality. Now he's moved on. His soul should be.
I say like, all right, and go to the bag and kind of like ask if we could bury him later, I guess.
Well, if you give me time to rest, you can say your goodbyes to him. Remember, I can speak with the dead, and I will speak for you.
Oh yeah.
So if you'd like to do that before we bury him, I just need to rest.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Fair. If you go through the bag.
Yeah.
Ada will definitely find a place to like kind of sit and just be like, "Oh, my most of me." Like, yeah, I'm not dead, but like I'm at 15 of normally 50, or well, yeah, hit points.
Yes.
It's like, oh, okay.
I'm like 57, so it's slightly worse than that. It's like just a little worse than that. Anyway.
The members will peek in on her and be like, "How quickly the tables turn! Just an hour ago, you were there and I was here. Do you need anything? Water or something? Brutal water?"
If we have, I mean, is the river there? Like, does the river actually exist?
Yeah.
Or is it all just?
Except,
wow.
I'm sorry. Let me try that sentence again. There is a river there, but it's mostly dried up. There is some water at the bottom, if you'd like to get some water.
I think we have water already, don't we? I was just being polite.
It seems to have
I mean, I
dried
don't know
up
when the
with
last
time.
time we were able to.
In fact,
to refresh our waters.
Give me a nature check.
18.
Yeah, you're fairly certain the reason why the river's dried up is because of the giant, like, desolate circle around the whole place that probably severed it from its source.
Giant desert on the edges.
Yeah, they probably severed the river from its source.
So this water's probably putrid, anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely like stagnant water, but boil it; it'll be fine. Is that how that works? I don't know.
Actually, a lot of times boiling it and filtering it through some sand or bark will do the trick.
Good to know. Because I assume nobody has purified food and drink, so.
Nope.
Well, I should be fine. We have water here, and we can treat the water in the river later and fill up our bottles. I think I'm just gonna take not a nap. Have a sit.
Yeah.
Sterling's having a freaking nap.
And so as you guys are all settling down for your naps, and Amet is going through the bag, other than a very old, like, rot-worn rope, you only find some like moth-eaten clothing, but the things that really stick out to you are a black and gold bracelet and a similarly black and gold dagger.
Can I ask? Oh no, he's resting.
You find
I
cool
guess
stuff
what
and
he's
you go in to like ask him to like, what is this? And he's just like napping.
Mortis isn't napping. He's just resting.
Taking a breather.
Yeah, I don't have any hit points, hit dice to spend, so I'm just resting until I get my spells back. So that would be like reading his book or something similar.
Oh, we're
His
just
book
taking a short rest?
Yeah, I don't think you guys are going to bed for the night yet, but you probably will soon, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I'll just spend my hit dice then, at least, in case something happens.
Just in case. Yeah. So, Amet, you can totally come in with these two things in your hands.
like, can I borrow your eyeballs?
Sure. Let's see what we have here, and I will cast. Where is it? Eldritch Sight. So I'm casting Detect Magic.
Yeah, they are magical.
Yeah, both of these are magical. I
And I
forget.
think
Do I?
I think for the sake of this, I'll give it to you. Not only are they magical, the magic almost seems to be linking the two pieces together.
Yes, this is a set. So whatever magic it does, you need to wear them both. Let's see, what else? I forget. Do I have to roll anything to see what school of magic, or is that all I get?
I don't think so. I think it would be evocation, abjuration, and conjuration.
There's lots of effects here. Evocation, which of course is a school for fire and other energetic types. Abjuration, which is defense. And what was the third one? I'm sorry.
Conjuration.
And conjuration, which which brings things into being from the magical ether, so to speak. Sometimes other dimensions, but whatever. So yeah, this is here you go.
Thanks. I think I'd probably still want to ask him if I can take it.
The take it like use it. I don't have any qualms against that. You can ask everyone else, but just remember the last. I just don't want you to wake up and have the Catman's mind controlling you. So just be careful.
Oh yeah. Well, I feel like I have to ask the cat dude if I'm talking to him.
We can, yes.
Yeah, fair.
So yes, I'll rest up and then I'll dig him a grave, and we can do that later.
Sounds like a plan. You guys can take a brief hour finishes, and then you guys want to head to the library and then take your rest for the day. Is that how you want to do that?
Sure. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get the grave thing out of it. So he'll dig a grave and he'll put the bones in it, but before covering it up, anyone who wants to be present for this kind of weird seance / burial service. But this is more for a met. So then he'll cast Speak with the Dead.
Yeah.
So Matt, you remember how this works. You can ask him 3 things. And Mort is in the grave with him as he casts it and lights the incense to either side of his skull.
You feel the skull itself sort of animate. Excuse me. And Adar certainly seems to be there waiting for the questions.
He is with us. Speak your questions to he.
So I guess I turn to everybody else and I'm like, how should I ask, like, what happened here?
Dar, do you remember us? Sai Mortis have met Sterling as well as Seda.
Only from a merging of two forms of myself, separate for a time, together again after death.
Are you at peace?
Peace came in full eventually.
There. And then Mortis will look up to everyone else for their last question.
Um,
You can ask the
What-
magic items too.
Immortus will not speaking to the corpse, but like, if he remembers us, then I'm pretty certain that what he told us before was the truth.
And if you wanted to ask him to use the objects that you have, now would definitely be the time.
yeah, could I?
Oh, you just want to ask him, can I use
Yeah.
it?
Well, I'll ask him. We are taking your belongings as that's the way we survive in this world. What purpose did they serve you in your life, and what will they serve us in ours?
A bracelet and a blade of shadows to return to it upon your call. Perhaps useful to other survivors, such as I was.
We thank you for your help and your wisdom, and may you rest in peace. And then Immortus will climb out of the grave. Successfully.
Like a little bit of a struggle, like you're like, but you make it. You definitely make it of your own strength.
Well, he'll just have his staff, the hands of the staff. He'll reach up and have someone take it.
Does somebody pull you up?
Yeah.
Fair. So there you go.
Let's see if this library has anything useful intact, and then we can rest and move on.
Cool.
Yeah, okay.
You guys head off in the direction that the library was indicated. This building is also fairly intact, like the tavern was, like the inn and tavern were. But as you come inside, like most, at least to you, Immortus, like the first thing and like almost like, ew, what? Is completely barren shelves in a library.
Ugh, robbed.
And it's not a small library either. It's bigger than the whole building of the inn and tavern, just with shelf after shelf. If you guys want to take a few minutes to look around, you can go and give me an investigation check.
I'll definitely investigate. Look for any kind of secret doors or illusions or anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna luck my investigation one more. Because
Well, I guess we are
silly.
rolling an investigation.
Yeah,
And
investigation.
actually, that's the same. It's the same for me. I'm trained in both with wisdom.
26 it is then.
Oh wait, no wait, hold on a second. It's not the same for me because it's intelligence. My bad.
I mean, you can keep your roll and just math it out. I don't know what the difference is for you.
My wisdom is 4, my intelligence. So it's -3. So 23.
23. So, Seda, as you're, almost imagine like you got bruised ribs and you're like sort of holding your side as you're like looking around.
Yeah, every time I bend over, she goes, ah.
On a tall shelf towards the very back of the library, almost against the wall, you find a very dusty, small, what looks like a leather-bound book of some kind, possibly a journal.
Okay.
But it is in surprisingly good shape, despite being
Million years old.
it looks like very old, like you'd guess with all the dust.
Brush the do the whole, pull the book down, blow the dust off of it, and investigate the book.
What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Orc, Celestial, and Goblin.
Let me double check what language this is.
I think technically Sylvan because of the Fey Touch thing.
I believe that is probably the case. I didn't hear Elven in there.
Well, it just depends on how you do your Fey. Because the Fey Touch could be anything between I don't know how people do it, but Fey could be Elven or it can be Sylvan, depends, because sometimes that's Druidic.
I'd almost say that leans towards Sylvan, but it is specifically Elven. Would you recognize that? I don't know. You probably would, right? You'd probably be like, I don't speak this at the very least.
The Elven, real technical, Sylvan would be the root language of Elven. Whereas Elven is would be a newer, if we're talking like how language would develop as.
It'd be one of those, like, it's recognizable for you and you can read a few words here and there.
Kind of like, almost like Old English, how like the way Old English is written. Yeah, sure, it's English, but understanding it's a whole other story.
Yeah, for sure. But it is written in Elven, so it would take you time to parse what it actually says. Like a lot of concentration and effort. You could always ask the party. Although I imagine actually finding something here, you'd be like, hey, I found a thing.
Found a book. Looks like it's written in, I recognize that word.
See, I can comprehend all languages, but I do speak Elvish.
Oh. So, Sylvan uses the same alphabet as Elven.
Yeah. Interesting. So the cover basically says the journal and research notes of Ahriman.
Ahriman. This was the guy the illusion spoke of, right? Ahriman? He's asking the party.
I think so.
Before I open it, I'm gonna use my Eldritch Sight to make sure this thing isn't going to suck my face into it or anything like that.
Everything's a trap now.
It is faintly magical, but it doesn't seem to be, like a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it seems to be abjuration. Like it's. Give me an intelligence check.
Sure. Straight up intelligence.
Arcana. Sorry.
Arcana.
Pretty sure you have that.
Yeah, I got Arcana.
Just based on the looks of it, it seems to be the kind of thing that someone would do to like protect their personal journal from like prying eyes,
preservation,
as well as preservation. So like sort of a double whammy. Like think of it, if someone was like I forget the name of the spell, like scrying on you, they could scry. They might be able to scry on you, but they couldn't read the journal you were writing in. That's the kind of magic that's on this book, as well as to sort of just preserve it from normal damage and wear and tear and stuff.
I'll open it.
Without going into too much detail, because it's relatively long and we would be here for an eternity, it is the personal journal as well as the research notes of the someone who calls themselves Ahriman the Grand Illusionist. And the very beginning of it talks about how Thodrick helped him get into the Undying Eyes, which was like a whole big thing because normally only necromancers can get into the Undying Eyes. But he really wanted to help because he saw like Ahriman, that is, really wanted to help because he saw the Undying Eyes as a positive force against the evils that necromancy can perform. And
Interesting.
eventually, despite the arguments of the majority of the rest of the Undying Eyes, Thodrick got him in, and he even ended up at one point becoming the second in command, right up until the plague struck. And after the plague, he wanted to take and give people a place to escape. So he spent a lot of time and effort to create this place. But it took so much of his power, he ended up dying in the process. And it seems I think you'll definitely note here, seems the last few pages were written by someone else entirely.
Ah. And what do they say? Or are they just reporting what happened to for his death?
Just that the experiment took his life, and in some way this place has gone out of control because of it, and they recommend no one coming here anymore, and they're going to write a letter and try to send it away to Thodrick out of the illusion.
So they were trapped in here.
Whether or not they ever succeeded, there's no update at the end of the journal.
Let's see. Well, Immortus reads pages through this thing while pacing and going, I see. And then he gives his report. I'm sorry, the name of this witch was Odric?
Thodrick.
Adrin?
You're talking about
Thodrick
Thodrick?
was the big...
Yeah.
He's the big guy, yeah.
Ahriman, the Grand Illusionist.
Ahriman. So this is the Journal of Ahriman, the Grand Illusionist. He's the one who made this place, or that place we were in. Interesting to note, he's the only illusionist in these Undying Eyes. Undying Eyes was almost exclusively for necromancers to stop other necromancers and necromancy. Undead, vampires, zombies, that kind of stuff. But Thodrick himself gave the head wizard gave the personal nod to this illusionist to join, and he even rose the ranks to be the second in command. When the plague hit, he wanted to create a spell, a place to protect people, a place they can come to, and that's why he made that illusion. But in casting it and creating it, he died. It was too much for him to do, and that is why it was a bit off. It wasn't complete. It wasn't completely successful. It trapped people here, and they tried to get word out to Thodrick, but with the plague happening, I imagine he was quite busy in other things.
Oh, all right.
Huh.
Well, this will be the first night in a long time we've slept with a proper roof over our heads, at an inn or something.
And not sort of, and Seda looks at Amet and goes and not on a treasure chest. It did look like she enjoyed her sleep there.
The treasure chest.
Right.
Is there a door to this place?
I mean, like a front door, like you guys came through. Yeah. It's all worn and stuff, but there definitely is.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can always, if we want to, push a couple of the bookshelves in this outline loud, looking down there. I'm now imagining when Seda asks a question to the GM, thinking and looking at the thing that I'm talking about at a game. So Seda looks at the doorway, went push a couple of the bookshelves in front of the doorway to reinforce it, just in case any of the windows are a little bit weak. We can push, just barricade a bit. Never
we can
be too careful.
Yeah, if you want to stay in here, yeah, that'd be great. I would love to stay in the library.
Just sleep on a
the book.
bookshelf. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
One of the most, the inn's pretty ragged though, right? Or is it pretty good?
Yeah.
It's about the same as the
Okay.
inn. So yeah. So I mean, it would work either way.
I mean, you can still feel the air of quiet in this place. It's quite. I find it relaxing.
I present
Yeah,
to
but
you
the inn
all
has
on
beds.
stream a med on the treasure chest.
Oh, you still have that picture.
I mean,
It's so cute.
of course I do. Okay, back to it. Resuming. Moment of distraction over.
What kind of? I did take a short rest on a couple of the beds in those rooms. How comfortable are they still?
A little itchy, but and their springs, they don't seem to be worn out so much as like the I can't remember what it's called. Oh my god, they're bug eaten. The word like moth, holes in them and stuff.
Mite ridden. Yeah,
Yeah,
Bed
like-
floor
bugs?
actually might be better. Yeah, let's not do bed bugs. I don't feel like picking those off my body.
Fair. Yeah, so if you guys can always just lay out your bedrolls in here because all your stuff is back. The only thing that's not with you is the horse that got left behind, which I think you unsummoned at some point, right?
Yeah.
And there was
Yeah.
the illusion
I'll-
version of the horse that hung out for a while, but
Yeah.
that was definitely not your horse.
Yeah,
I
I'll
think
re.
before-
Go ahead.
I think if they are staying there, then before he goes to bed, Sterling will go ahead and summon the horse.
And
Fair.
of course, we'll summon Frederick back.
Sounds like a plan. I mean, as you guys sort of bed down for the evening, I think the only thing, like the only even remotely eventful thing, is it almost seems like animals are coming back to the area. Like they couldn't really
Makes sense.
get in before, would be the best way to put it, and now they're sort of investigating the trees and stuff.
Great, more noises to be afraid of.
Nah,
But-
but they're normal forest noises. I'm used to these.
I'm not.
Well, then if I don't panic, then you don't need to panic.
All right. Well, as soon as you panic, you let me know.
Says Seda, who rarely panics.
But aside from that, the night passes uneventfully, and you guys come to in the morning. Imagine you guys leave the library and start heading on your way, which appears to be, at the moment, across a broken bridge. So I suppose that's the next hurdle to travel. But off in the distance, you can very clearly see the tower is close. Very close.
How deep is the
There's
water?
it.
Oh, you might have missed it. There's not really any water. It's pretty much a dried up or very nearly dried up river. You guys
So
could
just-
drop down and walk across it if you want, but it's pretty deep.
Oh,
It's not like Grand Canyon deep or anything, but yeah,
it's
maybe
deep enough to let ships go.
Yeah, for sure. So this
mean,
just becomes a matter of how you want to
could-
cross.
Seda was already of the mind of refilling our water skins to purify the water. So going down where the water is not a bad idea because we're not magically
Fair.
making water from anywhere. Like we do need to. Part of the ranger ability to provide for everyone is that it's there. Water is here. This is part of providing. So
Yeah, for sure. You guys can go down, grab the water, boil it off, filter it through. No problem at all. I mean, it probably wouldn't even take you that long. Like honestly.
But so that's Seda says we should go down and at least gather the water, purify it and clean it because our running dry.
Do any
Right.
of the old piers kind of go at least like part way down, like rising and going down with the water level?
I definitely didn't catch the
You mean like a-
question, like the very beginning of it.
Do any
You mean
of
like
the
a-
old, like a floating pier,
Oh,
did it adjust for water level?
no, they do not. They seem to like sort of just the supports go all the way down.
Okay, it's just fixed in place.
Yeah.
They're fixed piers, yeah. They don't have the floating ones.
Okay, fair enough.
I feel like a mat kind of like pokes at the mud to make sure it doesn't poke back.
Fair. No, it just seems to be normal mud. But
Yes.
so I think that's the conclusion. You guys head down, grab the water, and then climb up the
Yeah.
other side.
Yeah.
Definitely fills up water stuff and then probably makes a small little fire and filters that shit out.
Perfect. If you guys sit there and
Filters it
purify it,
out.
then I'll give it to you. It probably takes about an hour to fill up all the water containers with the purified water and stuff. Sound good?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
It's a worthwhile chunk of time. Again, I thought about it. Like, say, I could have done that in the morning during everybody else's prep things, but that's okay.
I mean, either way.
While everyone's praying and putting their armor on.
It gets done either way, and you guys
We
can
get done. We head out.
you guys
the Tower of Doom.
climb up the other side and head towards the tower. I mean, here's the thing. It's maybe 4 hours walk from this little city, and you guys find yourself standing in front of the gate to a well-walled off courtyard, at the center of which the wizard tower rises straight into the sky.
So are there like skeletons on the battlements or anything?
Asking the real questions.
Are there gargoyles?
You definitely see a lot of the Undying Eyes like styled iconography that you've been saying, like the skull and the gavel in the mouth and stuff. But it doesn't look like it. Depending on how you look at it, this is either like normal wizard tower, pre-plague, or really weird for post-plague. There's like no defenses except the wall, as far as you can tell.
Yeah, let's pull out the Undying Eye sigil anyway, just so it's out and ready before we do anything.
But this is actually where we're going to need to end for today. Like I said, it was going to be a shorter one. So here we are. You guys are standing in front of it, looking up. But, hey, on a positive note, guess what?
What?
We're finally here.
Not only are you here, you're also all level 6 now.
Oh.
Hey.
Dun, 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 dun.
Figure out what that means for Paladin.
Exactly. Awesome.
But like I'd
Say it
mentioned to you guys, probably next week unless bad things happen. So hopefully see you guys then. And I hope you guys had a good time.
It did.
Yeah.
That was a fun
Fun.
fight.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
And then sad.
And then sad.
It
I'll get
was-
you the full information on your new bracelet and dagger later today, probably.
That's back up to full.
But I think we'll go ahead and raid someone, and then off stream we can do everybody's levels. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute myself for a second, and I'll be right back.
Okay. I don't know. Sure, why not? Let's raid Snips. Fun times. Oops. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you all had a good time. We are hoping to be back next week, but there's some possibility that that won't happen. We'll see. Until then, have a fantastic evening, everyone, and I will catch you all. Nope. So Lost Valley is not starting this Friday, so skipping out on that. Sorry, folks. But I should see you guys Thursday for a game stream. Have a fantastic evening, everyone. Catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.